One, two, three, let's go!
Hey, with Rico and/or Foster White.
안녕하세요, it's Jihyun, but you can call me G.
And welcome to the second episode of the K2A Society Podcast.
Welcome, guys.
So in this episode, we will be covering our personality test results. Jihyun and I took personality tests, and we're going to be discussing who we are as human beings. And then we're going to be covering introversion and extroversion when it comes to Korea and America. And then for our final section, we're going to be answering a question that one of you guys left in the comments, which was, what is rude stuff in Korea versus rude stuff in the United States?
Yes.
And so with that, we want to introduce, we kind of touched on it before, but didn't explain it to the fullest extent. But so every episode now, for our very last segment of the episode, we're going to be answering a question that you guys left in the comments. So if you have any questions for Jihyun or me, we're probably going to manipulate the question so it relates to both of us. But if you have a question, leave it in the comments, and the top liked question will be answered in the next episode of the podcast. So leave them below.
Leave them below.
All right. Jihyun, how are you? Are you excited for the second episode?
Yes, I'm so excited. How are you?
Thank you guys.
What did you do today?
What did I do? I watched Survivor, which is a great American television show. It's my Survivor. It's one of my favorite TV shows of all time, for sure.
Very interesting.
I went on a run, and I cooked broccoli for lunch.
Cook broccoli?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
What did you do?
Actually, it's 10 a.m. morning right now.
Oh, true. I keep forgetting. 13-hour difference. Okay.
So I just woke up. That's it. And I did makeup.
But let's move on to the first topic. By the way, thank you guys so much for the support on the first episode of the podcast.
We saw
overwhelming
that.
support. We absolutely love that.
Thank you so much. Love you guys.
Yeah, love you guys. Okay, so. Okay, moving on. Stop it. Oh, yeah, we.
Ew.
Love you guys. Okay, all right. Moving on, Jihyun. All right, strengths and weaknesses for our personality test. We took the MBTI.
Before what is your MBTI resort?
Oh, I was a protagonist.
What is that?
ENFJ.
What was it?
So yeah, I was a ENFJ. Jihyun, what were you?
I was an ESTJ, executive.
Executor?
Yeah, executive.
Okay. All right, so we're going to be covering the strengths and weaknesses as well from what our results were. So my first strength was I was a natural leader, which I thought was interesting. I mean, so like, I wouldn't say I go and like jump at opportunities, obviously, but like, because like there are a lot of people that are like, I'm a born leader and this is what I'm meant to do for the rest of my life. And I feel like that's like cringy when I see people do that. So I try not to do that, but it is hard sometimes because like I see people struggling and I want to be like, let me help, please. And yeah, so the second one I had was reliable. That was a strength, but I don't know. I feel like that could also be a weakness for me because I would say I'm reliable in the sense that like if there's something that's really important or if you need a secret kept, I'm like, I'm your boy. I'm your man. My lips are sealed. Throw the key away in the ocean or in the Han River. It's a throwback to the last episode. But when it comes to like making plans about like, hey, let's go on a walk, I would probably... I don't know. I don't really like walking that much, so I'll probably not be as reliable with stuff like that. And then the last one I'll talk about is it was charismatic, which is
what is that?
Probably accurate. Charismatic, that was probably weird if you didn't know what that was then. Charismatic is like...
What is that?
I would say like, well, that was like me doing a dance move. That was like, whoa! That was my outro to every one of my videos.
Oh, have a great day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. She knows. Okay. Oh, heart you.
You.
Fan. Okay. Charismatic means like happy, outgoing, charming to an extent, I would say.
So is it your strength then?
Yeah, those were my strengths, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, okay? Rolling the sleeves up, getting a little serious, okay? I don't like the personality tests in the slightest. I think they are very annoying and stupid. Because you can sway what way like you want your personality to show. I mean, like for the test at least. Like if the question was, if you were at a party, would you be the outgoing one in the middle that everyone's paying attention to, or would you be the shy person in the corner and everyone would be like, I'm the outgoing one. Oh, look at me. Ah. But in reality, a lot of people are like, they're the shy people. And so like you can be like, oh, I mean, in some circumstances, I would be the really talkative one, so I'll just put that one. It's just it just grinds my gears because it's just like it's not like, I don't know. I learned this in my psychology class in college as well, in my first year, that like 99% of personality tests online you can't trust. I learned that in my professor.
So you think it's like not objective? Very subjective? What do you mean?
Like, I think that if anyone were to say to you, I'm an ENFJ, I would immediately most likely not believe them because I know that you're so easily able to sway the way that you want to go.
Gotcha.
What about you? What did you get for your personality test? And what do you think about MBTI?
So my strength is direct and honest.
Okay, I can see that.
I agree with this. Yeah, I agree with this. I'm so
I agree
honest.
with that too.
Why? Why are you laughing?
No, because you always speak the truth. You always give me your opinions
Yeah,
on
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah. I'm always honest and strong-willed.
Yep.
Do you agree with this?
Yes, I do.
I agree with this. Yeah. When I do YouTube or when I do just anything, yeah.
For sure.
I do with strong-willed. Yeah, so my weakness is difficult to relax.
I can see that to an extent. When we were making our short film, The Bliss of Ignorance, it'll be like right there or right there. One of the two for sure. We were trying to film it and it got frustrating to an extent because I think it was one of your first times trying to act. You did incredible, by the way. You should check it out, though.
I did well.
Yeah, you did great, actually. But it was for sure stressful for the both of us.
True.
What do you think about MBTI? Yeah.
MBTI. I don't believe that much, but I think it's just fun. Like, because in Korea, it was 2 or 3 months ago, it was trending. So literally everyone just texts to their friends or family like, just do this MBTI, just do this MBTI. And then they share their results. So I think that was fun.
I remember when I used to live in Minnesota, I remember that was trending for me, and my dad at 10 p.m. sent it to me and like the rest of my family, and was like, take this, we need to see what each other are.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I remember I think I was a campaigner. Is that a thing? Oh, yep, I was a campaigner at the time, which I thought was stupid because I didn't like politics, but that's not what that meant.
Interesting.
Yeah, a
so
campaigner.
your results change it?
Yeah, my results changed after a period of time. Yeah.
Because whenever I do this, I have the same results. I got the same results.
Oh, really? Because I was going to, like my point before, you can easily sway the way that you want to go. So when I was a little child boy, I imagined that I was like, oh, I bet I'm creative, enthusiastic at times, but also sheltered. You know what I mean? Okay, here, I think we should move on to the next topic. What is it like what is it like in Korea when it comes to people being introverted / extroverted? Or let me rephrase. Do you think you see more people being introverted or extroverted in Korea?
Half and half.
Oh, really?
Yeah, half and half.
That's interesting, actually.
Why?
Because I think there's a common misconception in America that Korean people and kind of like, I would say in the Asian or like kind of Asian world in general, because like a lot of people don't, at least a lot of Americans don't know a lot about like what happens in other countries, I guess. I think we consider them to be almost introverted or shy in a
Oh,
way.
really?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
That's cool.
That's a racism.
I think it's a stereotype.
Yeah, stereotype.
But I also think it's based on maybe ignorance in a way that like we just don't know. Like I honestly don't know anything about like
True.
Korean culture, Chinese culture, European culture, honestly. Like but like you've told me a lot, like Koreans try to learn different languages to try to get a lot more jobs. So I imagine that you guys know a lot of like cultural differences when it comes to like different countries and stuff. But Americans, we have so many jobs over here that we don't try to branch out into new different countries. So we just focus on ours and we're like, well, if they're not a part of us, then who cares?
Yeah, true. We know, exactly. That's so true. Agree.
I mean, with America, at least, I completely agree. It's like it's 50-50, but I think from an outsider perspective, I think the typical impression of an American is so like if someone were to say do an impression of an American, they would do this like extroverted, like loud, obnoxious thing. So it is.
I can't say that.
It's not even like a stereotype from Americans to others. It's really just a stereotype from like any country. Like because like I recently saw a video of people in Britain, in the UK, doing American impression, and they're like, "Oh, McDonald's, I want the cheeseburger," and I was like, "That's not what we do." I mean, I do want one all the time, but I don't say it like that. But like, why didn't they do an introverted thing? Like, "Oh, I would want a cheeseburger from McDonald's," like that. You know what I mean?
I think, but I saw a lot of. I mean, when I was in the U.S., I thought like, "Oh, Americans are very extroverted." I thought like that.
And so I think we hide it really well because, like, for instance, this was another point that I want to bring up, is how there's a common misconception that introverted means shy. And I was guilty. I just said that I thought that Koreans and kind of like the Asian world was more shy. Which I meant as introverted, but that's not even the definition of what an introvert is. The definition of an introvert and the definition of an extrovert. So an introvert means that you get a recharge, like your energy is recharged when you're alone. But then when you're an extrovert, your energy is recharged when you're around people. So as I imagine a lot of you think of me, you guys probably think that I'm an extrovert because I'm zany, fun guy, right? But that's not the case in the slightest. I recharge when I'm alone. It's hard for me to be around people for an extended amount of time, so I get a recharge when I'm alone. So interesting.
But when you are being in social, you look very comfortable with that.
So, I would say that I am very comfortable with it, but again, it's just we're still thinking that extrovert means outgoing and introvert means shy. But really, what the original definition, what I'm being taught in my speech class, my psychology class, is that that extrovert just means that you get a recharge being around people. And for me, I'm really comfortable. I'm social when I'm around people, but I think the instance is actually that if I'm around people for such a long time, I'm gonna start being like, and like I want to go lay down. I want to watch a YouTube video. I want to do something alone. So what about for you? Are you an introvert and extrovert by my definition? By my definition?
Yes, for sure. Because what if I just watch like YouTube video or being alone? I feel depressed very easily.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel depressed. So I did FaceTime with people. Yeah.
Interesting.
So I think I'm extrovert.
That's interesting because for me, I have I wouldn't say struggled in relationships in the past, but like a point that people sometimes don't get about me is that I really like enjoy my alone time. And so like I would put aside alone time for me not to talk to anyone, not to talk to my family, friends, no social media besides watching YouTube videos or Netflix or, you know what I mean? So that's
that makes
difficult
me feel
to an extent.
depressed. Yeah.
What?
That things make me feel depressed.
Oh, gotcha. Like those things that I do would make you feel depressed. See, that's very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Okay. What was something else I wanted to say before we move on to the next topic.
What is that?
I want to press to all of the viewers out there. I hope I didn't insult Koreans or the Asian
we didn't mean like
culture.
that.
I was just giving my standpoint, and then Jihyun corrected me saying that I was wrong. Yeah, I accept that, and I know that. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. Okay, moving on. Okay, can we... So Jihyun had an idea for a segment as well that I thought was kind of interesting that had to do with blood type.
Yeah, blood type.
Please bring that up.
Yeah, so, and a few years ago, Koreans did blood type like MBTI. So they believed there are different personalities for each blood type. Like, for instance, blood type A is introvert and blood type B is extrovert. But now, people do not believe that, but like when I was an elementary school student, all of my friends really believe that. Isn't it interesting? Yes. Do you know your blood type, Foster?
That was the stupidest question you could have asked me. No chance. I know my blood type.
Really?
No one in America knows their blood type unless they have like a condition.
Because all Koreans know their blood type, and even they ask "What is your blood type?" like that.
What?
Because that's just fun conversation. Like when we meet someone new, we ask, "Oh, how old are you? What's your name? And what is your blood type?" And we can talk.
No way. That's insane. That's crazy.
Really?
Hey, it's really nice to meet you. My name's Foster. I have this type of blood, just in case you ever need to know. Dude, what about like MBTI stuff? Do they like say that too? I'm an ENFJ. I'm really outgoing.
No, but blood type was really. I mean, I don't know, but every people know their blood type, and even we ask
Do you like do that in Korea right now? Like if you were to go on the street and introduce yourself to someone, hi, or 안녕하세요. My name is Jihyun, but you can call me G.
Yeah, no, but I mean the blood type topic could be the topic to try to talk each other.
Oh, to mingle.
I mean? Yeah, to mingle.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Yeah, it's one of that topics.
What about if you really? So like that would still go on though right now. Like if you were to meet up with someone, would they be weirded out by you being like, what's your blood type, or is that normal?
Just normal.
Interesting. Yeah. That's so crazy.
Because in, like, for instance, in Endicott, we ask to people, like, what is your major? Or what is your, for instance, just what is your major? So what is your blood type is kind of same question with that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, isn't it interesting?
I'll give you, the Koreans that are listening, I'll give you a little inside information about Americans. If any of you were to say anything like that to an American as like an opener to mingle, they'd think you were a serial killer. I'm not kidding. They would think that you are trying to murder them. They'd be like, hi, 안녕하세요, it's Jihyun, you can call me G. What's your blood type? We would be like, what? They'd be like, what's your blood type? I'm O negative. I'd be like, that's cool. I gotta go to the bathroom now. So I'll be back.
It's
Bye.
so funny.
I'm not kidding. If anyone were to say that to me, an American, a white person, any type of race, I would be like, they want to kill me. They want to try to murder me.
Very
no chance.
Interesting.
That would be insane. I hope that happens to me. And then I can ask, are you Korean? And then they'll be like, are you racist? So that'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Whew. That was a interesting.
Interesting.
I don't know why it got me heated to an extent.
I'm B, blood type B.
Okay, and I still have no idea. So.
My father is AB. My older brother
don't
is
give
B.
that information. Oh my gosh. Give all the murderers out there some influence. Gosh. Don't give that information. That's terrifying. Here's my social security number. Here's this and that. Okay.
Here's my
Let's move on. Yeah. Let's move on to the final segment, which is the question segment, which was asked to us by Eup. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Eup.
Shout out to Eup in the comments. And so the question is, and this is also the final segment, I don't know if I said that, what is considered to be rude in America versus what is considered to be rude in Korea? I'll start.
Yeah, what is rude?
So,
but before
I
that, I have a question.
Yeah, go.
Can we call teacher just, hey teacher, like that? Or is it rude?
What do you mean? Like in America?
Yeah, in America. When you call
Like-
teacher, can you say just, hey teacher, like this?
Yeah. Can you
Very
not do that
interesting.
in Korea?
No.
What does that mean? You can't, what? Why can't you do, why?
Because that's so rude. Because
What?
it could be, so teacher in Korean, it's 선생님. So
Okay.
when we call
That's how you
teacher,
pronounce it?
yeah, when we call teacher, hey 선생님, everyone gonna see you and everyone gonna think you are so rude and stupid and weirdo.
Rude?
Yes,
rude,
rude.
stupid, and weirdo.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
No,
That's
I'm not kidding
insane.
you. But we can just call their teacher like this.
Yeah.
But when we do like, hey teacher, it could be very rude.
Rude.
Yeah.
So
Because,
I
hey,
consider
teacher.
a lot. I consider a lot of my teachers like not friends, but like we're acquaintances. Like one of my teachers, I was like, hey, can I call you Sarah now? Like her first name, because I ended up finishing her class, and she was like, yeah, you can call me. And then there was like our dean of communications was there, and then she was like, oh, actually no, don't call me that. But like, it was like, it's interesting that in Korea you can't even. Like, would a teacher ever be like, yeah, you can call me by my first name now?
So what do you mean?
So, your last name is what?
Park.
Park, okay. So, it's like if a professor, you just finished a course in college, and your or in high school, middle school, elementary school, and your professor or teacher said to you, now that you've finished the class, you can call me Jihyun instead of Mrs. Park.
No, that wouldn't be possible.
It wouldn't be possible.
No.
No chance.
When we call no chance. When we call older person, we cannot call their just by name. Even it's just our mother, even it's just father, we cannot.
Really?
And we cannot. Very interesting, right? Because age
What if it
matters
was
a
your
lot.
mother or father? What if it was your mother or father?
I cannot call them just by name. That's so weird. Yeah, that's weird. We can call.
But you do call them like mom and dad though?
Yes, mom, dad.
Gotcha.
I can call them
Okay.
mom and dad, but I cannot call them by name.
Okay, I understand now. I thought you
Understand
meant like
that?
you couldn't even call them mom and dad. Like
No, we can.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yes, we can.
What about like nicknames? Do you have like nicknames for
No,
like, your
we don't
friends
have
and stuff?
nickname. So
Wow.
when we are so close friends, we have nickname. But you guys have like Jan or foes like that nickname.
Yeah,
but
gotcha.
nickname is not that common.
All right, so let's move on to what's rude in America, at least for me. So I don't know. I feel like for me, I'm pretty different than most people. I think because I think some things are rude that a lot of people don't think are rude, and then some things are not rude that a lot of people think are rude. For instance, I feel like whenever someone gets in any type of like disagreement with someone, they consider that to be rude, or like an argument in some way. But like personally for me, like I took a debate class. I'm taking a public speaking class right now. I've taken a lot of communication classes in Minnesota as well, and so like I've learned to like argue and debate, and so like I like debating, I like going back and forth with people like that, but like a lot of people I think get almost insulted when someone is trying to give their opinion, and
really?
if someone doesn't agree with that opinion, then they'll feel like almost personally attacked.
Really? Very interesting.
I mean, maybe not like to the way I'm putting it out, but like I do think a lot of people are like some people who are closed-minded, I think in a way, would feel, maybe not closed-minded, but like I think a lot of people would think that.
Because I thought Americans are good at debating.
Oh, I think we are, but I think a lot of people also think that like if someone were to disagree with you, then they're like, oh, okay, cool, and like they'd be upset with it to an extent.
Oh, really? Very
like
interesting.
Something for me that I think is rude, that I don't honestly know if other people think are rude or not, is like if I'm walking down the hallway at college or in the grocery store or something, anywhere in public, and like one, I always try to make eye contact with the person. I never know why, actually. I always do it where I try to make eye contact so I can smile at them. But then I always think it's rude when someone actually does look up and we make eye contact, and then I smile, and then they just look away. Like, I feel like that's so rude. I hate when that happens, because I go out of my way. It's not even like, yeah, I'm trying to brighten their day. It's like it's like the smallest thing ever for them to smile back at me.
Yeah, true.
So I think to an extent it's annoying in that aspect. But a lot of people, and this goes to the introverted, extroverted thing, a lot of people in America, when they're walking through the halls and stuff, and they're walking grocery store, they'll try their hardest to not make any eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, when I was in America, I just walked and someone just looked at me and then he just smiled. So I was like, why?
Really? Because you're so not used to that in Korea?
Yes, it's not happened. No chance, is it right?
No chance, really?
Yeah. So I was like, why he smiled at me? Does he know me? I felt like that. Does he know me?
And then you're like, should I tell him my blood type? Thank you guys so much for watching this podcast episode. If you're excited for the next one, please hit the thumbs up. And then also, if you have any questions, like we said before, leave it in the comments for this video. Or if you have any suggestions for a podcast episode or a topic, leave that in the comments as well.
And also, please share this with your friends.
Yeah, because we want to grow the K2A
society.
The K2A citizens.
Yes,
citizens. The K2A citizens. We always want to keep growing, though. Jihyun's links will be in my description, as well as my links will be in Jihyun's descriptions. Follow us on Instagram as well to get some exclusive content. And then I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. And see you guys next Sunday, 10 p.m.
Yes, 10 p.m. for Jihyun, and then for me, some point during the day on Sunday. All right, see you guys next time.
See you guys next time. 안녕. Bye bye, guys. Why
do you like the gun thing?
Yeah, that was cute.
I don't know, I thought it was fun. Okay, it was fun. Good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, please hit the thumbs up and also subscribe to the both of us. Jihyun's link will be in the description, as well as both of our Instagrams. Make sure to turn the notification bell on as well, because we'll be uploading a new podcast episode every Sunday. And then I also have weekly videos that come out as well. We'll see you guys in the next one.